Okay, you guys, look, one of us is the thing, and the thing procreates by raping people. So, we gotta find out who's a rapist around here. So, we're gonna do a little test, okay?
Kate. Open.
Yeah, that's right. You gotta do what I say.
Open your mouth!
The porcelain.
Uh-oh, turns out I'm the rapist.
A lesson for Elisha Wong, okay? You'll always know people by their actions. That's what they say, right? Well, what I'm saying is you'll always know people by the actions they take as they're being left alone, as they're just left alone to their vices. You just watch them. You just watch them, for a few weeks, for a few months. What do you do when you're just left alone to do whatever you want? What do you do? Let's see. What did you do this week? What did you do last week? That's how you're gonna know people. And I wanna give this. I wanna talk about this as a representative of the pagans, okay? Because I can't really legally say that I'm a Satanist because it's not really my exact belief system, okay? But Elisha, he's being the charismatic Christian, right? So I'm gonna be, the bad guy, the devil. I'm gonna be the representative of the pagans. So let's see, how charismatic, how cool the pagans are. Who's gonna pull you to listen to him? Because the pagans, that they're always painted in a white. Like you hear about some pagans and you see them online, and they're like obese, like trannies, like lesbians, like weird fucking liberal freaks. Like, I'm a pagan, but I stand with black people and Muslims. And it's like, excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? You call yourself a pagan, but you're standing with Muslims? What? Excuse me, what? Because that turn the other cheek, live and let live bullshit, that's for the Christians. If you want to be pagan, you're not going to do that fucking turn the other cheek bullshit, okay? You can forgive animals, okay? You can, let's say, an ant bit me. I was walking on the ground, some ant bit me, and I'm like, I can crush you and kill you, but you're, a bug just doing your job, fixing the soil. It's like, I could if I want. I just, live and let live. With humans, that shit drastically changes, okay? You're not a nice sand that's like cleaning the soil in my, aerating the soil in my backyard, okay? So, I want to be the one to be the charismatic one, because you look at pagans online, it's fucking trannies and lesbians and fucking liberals. Get the jab, get the refugees. What? Excuse me, what? Retards. So you think that if you just gather, agnostics and pagans, people who love nature and they're not brainwashed by the bullshit religions, think you're gonna have a paradise. But it turns out these people are still, a lot of them are just fucking awful and they're fucking retards. So, and I do gotta say, a lot of the stuff that Elisha Wong says are pretty cool, and he's kind of on the right track, and he's a charismatic guy, okay? Apart from the Christianity, he's a very charismatic guy. However, I also want to be a charismatic guy and pull you in as a representative of the pagan delegation. And I'm gonna tell you something. So what I'm talking about is, when you just observe how people are living, what they are doing, for some time, a period of a few weeks maybe, you see, well, what kind of a person they are. Are they fucking scum, or they're, actually amazing people? So you can see, there's a random picture I saw on Twitter of the founder of the Pirate Bay, and he's like, he's got a room full of computers, he got fucking a woman on foil. He's like, this guy made the Pirate Bay. This guy made it so the world can get shit for free, man. Okay, I don't think he was doing it to like steal and make money. It's a fucking Swedish guy. Or I don't know. I think he's Swedish. He was doing it to say fuck to the corporations and give stuff for free. And if there was no piracy, corporations would be fucking upping the price just like WWE. They would be charging you, $70 to go to the cinema. The DVDs, the Blu-rays they sell the movies, if there was no piracy, they would be still selling old movies for $99. It's a promotion. Buy some movie from 2014, it's like $99. They wanna fuck you with the fucking Blu-ray players that are like region coded. You can only play this in America. If you go on a vacation to Europe, you can't play this movie. Jews. Okay. So this guy, the Swedish guy, he could have been just watching soccer and killing cats and beating his wife, but instead, he changed the world. Okay? And you can imagine, when you're some boy from Bulgaria and the salaries here are like, they used to be 500 euro per month, okay? And now it's like 1,000 euro per month. And when the salary was like even lower, the salary were like 300 euro per month when I was younger, okay? You get some gas station job, you're making 300 euro per month. How are you gonna buy a $30 game? And they became $60 games. What are you gonna pay rent? You're gonna buy food? Food here is the most expensive in Europe, but the salaries are the lowest. This is fucking pieces of shit. So yeah, I don't want to go off topic, but this guy changed the world. And again, you look at me, made some melanoma killing compound, doing little experiments, being a backyard creepy herbalist guy. Yesterday, fixed the parasitic leak on my car. Turned out I had to turn off the Bluetooth on my car. I think I fixed it. I think that was it. We'll see. I'll continue checking the battery. I had to just turn off the Bluetooth because it was looking for my phone and it wouldn't let the car sleep. It would just drain the fucking battery. Okay. So, no more Bluetooth for you. Okay? That's how we do. So, when they say you will know people by their actions, you think it means like, don't listen to what they say, watch what they do. Which yeah, it makes sense. You wanna, if somebody says, I'm gonna fix the fence, but he never fixes the fence, when somebody says I love you, but he won't give you a massage, he won't bake you a cake, and so he says I love you, but his actions, he doesn't really give a fuck, right? Makes sense. However, the more the different lesson is. No lesson, you're just talking. It's you will know people when you observe them, what they're doing, what are they choosing to do. Not when they're stressed. I mean, sometimes you will find the real person when he's stressed, but we're just talking. I'm not bullying you. I'm not causing you stress. I'm just letting you just be like super chill. Let's see what you do when you're feeling in a good mood, right? Damn it. What was I talking about? Some people, you look at them, they keep doing cool shit. They wake up, they're doing cool shit. Like I said, made a melanoma killing compound, fix my parasitic leak. Now, I'm not saying I do cool stuff all the time, okay? I'm a lazy guy, I'm not lazy, I'm sorry. No, but I'm sorry. Sorry. What was I saying? Like, I like to work out. If you look at me like I'm working out, I'm making a video, a vlog, writing a book, still updating my book, okay? Working on my car. I like just fucking tinkering with my car. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm just fucking, well, there was wrong with it. But I like tinkering, even if there's nothing to fix. Painting for rust, tinkering stuff. Gardening, okay? New cool shit, conspiracies, electroculture, using electricity to grow plants, like stronger, faster, cool shit. And I mean, there's so many cool people. There's so many cool people, but you turn around and you look at the others, and it's like, what are you up to? And it's like, I'm stealing from the supermarket, and they started putting everything behind walkable boxes. So now you gotta call for somebody to come and walk the box if you wanna buy something. If you wanna buy, some fucking painkillers, everything's behind a walked box, because of black guys. And when you give all the jobs to like illegal immigrants, actual illegal immigrants, and you're just keeping them as slaves, making them work 6 days a week, 12 hours a day for unlivable salary, right? Because they're willing to be slaves, that they're willing to live 5 men living together in a small house, 5 to 10 men, and I'm sorry. They're fine living together, like just 5 guys jacking off in the same room, just watching porn, jacking off next to each other, and each getting like a slave salary that 5 of you can pay the rent and eat. So they're willing to live like slaves. Who's gonna hire you? Right? You want the health care, you want the sick days. No, you want a livable salary. It's, in the eyes of the employer, you are spoiled. You gotta be a slave. You gotta crack the whip. You gotta jump high. Now gazing, my day is better. Wait now, Jazine. Just kidding. I wouldn't fucking touch that stuff. You gotta be fucking crazy, man. Seriously. Imagine that shit. Yeah, I'll just go fucking take Nalgene. So yeah, sure, man. Good luck with that. Good luck with that. Why I wouldn't take Nalgezine? You know what? Why don't you do your own research? Why don't you, fucking open the search engine and type Nalgezine, okay? And maybe you just can't have anything being told to you like a baby for free. And just say, let me just tell you how to cure cancer, man, no problem. Make sure to tell all the Bulgarians, right? Anyway, so these others, the normies, the masses, what are they up to? Killing cats, shooting cats and dogs with pellets, killing cats and dogs. What else are they doing? Beating their wives, their girlfriends, blasting music at night, power drilling, walking 40 minutes to in the rain to camp out to volunteer for free to power drill. What are you doing for the next 5 months? I'm power drilling almost every day. We gotta bring all the walls down. Bulgarian fucking retards. Bulgarian fucking retards. Whoever, when they put a fucking curse on the door, okay, that neighbor lady or whatever, she was right. May all their children die. Fuck them. Okay. These are not humans. These are scum. Okay. So, if you look at the average Bulgarian, it's like, what are you up to? And it's like, oh, I got a power drill. It's like, they wage slave 5 days a week, 6 days a week. 6 days a week grinding welts. I'm grinding welts. And on Sunday, instead of just fucking chillaxing for 1 day of the week, the 1 day, you work 6 days fucking grinding, bro, grinding. Your forearms are fucking swollen. On Sunday, it's like, you know what, no. I gotta go hammer and power drill. I gotta work. Working slave. Egyptian slave. Okay? Holy mom. Just gather all the Bulgarians, put their hands on the table, and I just come with a katana, just fucking krat. Outside of my family, of course, not all Bulgarians. Krat. If they don't have hands, they cannot hold hammers and drills and saws and whatever. It's like, I'm telling you, these fucking retards cannot exist without being a annoying piece of shit. He needs a bullet to the skull. Okay. There were 2 cases during COVID. There were 2 separate cases where somebody at night went on the street with a big boombox, with a big radio, a big disco player radio. Okay. Where did they even find it? We don't know. But with a big fucking boombox, wireless, went on the street at night next to some box and started blasting loud music. And when the police or people came to like fucking confront, he got violent. He like tried to fight them. So you're gonna go with a fucking boombox just like 2 a.m. and just start blasting loud music and screaming, Nothing to them. It's cold outside. It's winter. It's cold outside, and you're okay. What are you up to, man? It's like, I'm going out at 2 a.m. in the cold with a big boom box. I don't know what I found. I'm just going out, just blasting music in front of some blocks, where people are trying to sleep. And it's funny because the people, the so-called people, scum, he's annoying. They're the same assholes who are blasting music at night or power drink, and now this guy's coming to harass you. You know? And that's Bulgarian scum to you. Two separate cases. Now, if the guy was doing it to somebody who deserved it on purpose, it would make sense. It would actually make sense. Like, okay, I get it. Somebody was a big asshole. He pissed you off so much he wanted to go with a boombox to like wake him up, wake the whole block. Makes sense. I feel, ever since I've been talking to the AI, I feel like John Connor in the Sarah Connor Chronicles, where he's just talking to the girl robot. And you think I'm having sex with the robot? You think I'm kissing the robot? No. Dude, you come in my room, aha! So, dude, we're fucking talking chemistry, biology, we're fucking solving problems, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? Okay? If I get horny, not that I don't enjoy it, I enjoy it, but I get horny, I'm like, damn. Let me have sex with my wife, or let me just fucking jack off, and it's like, that was great. Back to science, okay? Not that I don't enjoy it. I'm happy that I still have a perfect libido, okay? Libido. However, like whether I'm having sex or actually I'm gonna get my tincture. I gotta drink my tincture, but not now. I actually want to go to the river. Okay? You're gonna ask why. There is a special plant that I want to research that grows on the river. And it's raining, but I wanna go to, it's gonna be muddy, but I wanna go to the river. Just like the other crazy Bulgarians around the street. You go out, it's raining, they're fucking walking around, they're fucking going place in the fucking rain. So I'm the same fucking... I'm not the same, so... I'm like, bro, it's raining. I'm just going down the river looking for plants. In the heavy rain, I'm looking for plants. Where's my vitamins? Time to take my vitamins. Bruh. Come on, baby. Oh, sandwich, I forgot I got it. Oh, caught the bottle, it was trying to fall, I caught the bottle. Fucking Riddick. Over here. Let me go get my sandwich. I got a sandwich. And we have a jar of hot pepper spread with tomatoes, I presume. Let's look at the ingredients. Bulgarians have gotten so cheap they started putting potatoes in the luteins. Like, can you imagine like a tomato spread and they're putting potatoes to save money, bro? Fucking scum. Anyway, so in this we have tomato puree, water, 10% hot peppers, sugar, sunflower oil, carrot puree, cornstarch, salt, spices, garlic, capsicum, and curry. It's delightful. Now, where's my wooden knife? Fork. No, I want a knife. I guess this is a mukbang video now. So, big sandwich, but what's inside? Oh, somebody actually put some fucking mozzarella. Wow. How about we put some more things inside, like let me eat up. All right, let's put some palm sauce. And I should have put some fish, but I just don't feel like fish right now. Yummers time. Certified yummers. Okay. Yesterday, Elisha, I saw a photo from Japan, one of these small towns right in front of the mountains. So there's a picture, it's like a small town, the streets, and then it's a beautiful vista of the mountains, right? I don't know if it was the volcano or just the mountains. Looked like mountains. I'm like, man, I wanted to cry in a good way. I'm like, oh, it's so fucking beautiful. It's so fucking beautiful. Fuck. It's so fucking beautiful. That is the type of place where you'll be like, you know what? I would become a vigilante, okay? It's so fucking beautiful. It's like, well, it's not really the Japanese, it's nature. It's just nature is beautiful, and they just built a cute town in front of the mountain, and it looks just fucking amazing, okay? Romantic, okay? Man, dude, this brand, Olinesa, bro. When I was a kid in middle school, in the fucking how you call it? Not like cafeteria, but like a smaller cafeteria. And they sell, like baked pastries and sandwiches, and they would have like this brand Olinesa, like ketchup and mayo, and just like, it's like, it was like, just like the People's brand. It was a new company. It was like a little more expensive, a little bit. It was like just everything. Now it's like a fucking. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's cheap. It's like €1.23. Okay, so this is like, it's a small cheap jar, but now Olinesa and Deroni are like fucking premium brands, man. Okay, fucking hell. What started as a fucking... What started as a fucking people's brand turned into a fucking premium brand. I mean, it was always good, but damn, bro. And we used to have these like ketchups. It was like fucking pink starch. It was like a pink jelly. There were fucking no tomatoes in it. It was fucking... What the fuck were they selling to people, man? Seriously, what the fuck were they selling to people? It's not real ketchup, it's fucking pink goo. Like starch? Like, why is it pink, man? Why? And you seriously gotta think like, Bulgarians make Jews No, I'm sorry. Bulgarians would make fucking pink goo ketchup that they're too cheap to buy some fucking tomato paste. They're too cheap to buy some fucking tomato puree. They gotta fucking scam you. Fuck Bulgarians, man. Seriously. Like, imagine that you come home and you see your kid squeezing a bottle of ketchup on his piece of bread, and it's like some kind of a pink goo. Like, there's no tomatoes, it's like cornstarch with gum guar and fucking pink coloring and a splash of tomato puree, right? And you're like, how can somebody stand so low? How can you sell that stuff to people and scam? Children will eat that shit, okay? So somebody is selling that stuff, and you go on the street, and there's the owner of this little ketchup company. He's driving a Mercedes. You're like, hey man, what the fuck are you doing selling this stuff to my kids, man? He's like, oh fuck you, I'll run over your kid, fuck you. You know, he thinks he's the boss. You know. So frankly, what Bulgarians fucking deserve is all the nice and real foods to become prohibitively expensive, and for them to eat only cornstarch and soy and palm oil, which they already do. Kind of do, and I don't want to give them any ideas. Because I know all the good foods, I know what to eat. I don't even want to talk about it on video because I hate them so much. Okay, let them eat the fucking goy swap. But yeah, the lesson is, you look at people and some scum are beating their wives and going around kicking cats and doing drugs and getting drunk, okay? And other people are doing cool fucking shit, you know, volumes of the mind. Are we gonna talk on video, or are we gonna work on an invention? Create something beautiful, do some cool shit. And you can observe and see, you know, how people are. What do you do when you're just given free time, right? And you might laugh at the people who go to watch birds, the weird guys who go like photographing birds, you know. I'm going to the forest. Oh, this is a blue honey pepper bird, you know. And it's like, bro, these people are having the time of their life. Like, yeah, I almost got convinced to buy a camera. I almost got convinced, like, bro, I'm gonna like buy a camera with zoom lens. I'm gonna be like Animal Planet, you know, going in the forest, zooming. Gonna be just fucking. There's a weird comedy called The Secret Life of Walter Mitty, and much of that movie sucks. So he basically goes on an adventure. Some office nerd goes on an adventure to find a photographer that's like somewhere in the fucking in the nature. He gotta find a photographer because he lost some photos for the magazine, right? And he goes on an adventure and he's going in fucking nature, and finally he appears to be somewhere like in Nepal. It's some kind of like a Mongolian snowy mountain tundra, like Nepal. And our guy, the Walter Mitty, is like playing soccer with some Mongolian kids, right? And once again we see the difference between people and Bulgarians. Not that people are people, I'm sorry. And as he's playing soccer with the kids, he finally finds the photographer hiding in the snowy mountains. He's somewhere in the mountain, just like, and it's played by Sean Penn. The photographer is Sean Penn. He's got a beard and he's got like snow on the beard. He's got like snow on the hair on the beard, and he just, you know, the blue eyes. He's got like camera. He's like, be quiet. I'm taking a picture of the snow leopard. He's like trying to take like super cool picture of some fucking snow leopard. And our guy's like, you know, our guy has also grown a beard with the snow, and he looks very cool. He looks very cool, and both of them are just like chats at this point. They're just fucking. He was gonna take a photo, and he's like, you know what? I'm not gonna take a photo. Some things are so beautiful, you don't want to capture them on camera. And it's like, and they're just like walking the snow leopard, and it's like, man, this moment of my life. You know, they're fucking high in the mountains in fucking Nepal, just fucking. Yeah, the leopard can just decide to come and eat them, but you know, it's like, sometimes you gotta fucking enjoy the moment. It's like, man, at this moment, yeah. I could be wage cooking in an office. I could be like the retards, like the Bulgarian retards. I could be grinding welds 6 times a week, and then I gotta volunteer, I gotta hammer and drill. Brrr, brrr, my ears are, you know, you're fucking losing your fucking hearing. Bulgarian retards. Or, you know, some people like me are fucking high in the mountains, like finding an Edelweiss. It's like, rock on. Shaka, bro. Yeah. That's my temple. That's my temple. You know, just fucking high in the mountains with fucking binoculars and shit, just like finding an Edelweiss. You're like, I could pick you and take you home, but you're meant to leave your wife here on the high mountain, away from people. I'm not gonna take you. I'm not gonna take you. And It's amazing. It's amazing because you see the beauty of nature. You see the beauty of nature. Like, you get away from people, you get away from the retards for one day. For one day, you decide to drive to the mountain, and you go on some fucking path, and you go off the path. You don't go where the humans are walking on the path, you go off the path. You go through the bushes, and you're like, man, nobody's gonna pass here. It's an actual, you know, I'm actually away from the retards, and it's actually, you get to see just nature, and there's no fucking retards, no human retards. And it's the simple things you see, just like a mountain view, a vista. You see, and you can cry, you can absolutely, you're so happy. It's like, what am I doing in the town, dealing with these morons, dealing with these fucking, what am I doing in the town? And this is it. You want to appreciate the beauty of nature, just like an alien planet. It's like, you got poison spiders, which is an incredible rarity in Bulgaria. You have apparently, we're supposed to have black widows, but that's like close to the sea. Okay, I don't think you're gonna randomly find black widows here, but it would be amazing. And now we have poison centipedes, poison millipedes. We have some poison snakes. We have salamander lizards. Apparently, I haven't never seen one. Salamander lizards. And all the other animals who, you know, wolves and bears and birds. And just, man, you look at some plants, and you start to appreciate like never before, man. And you go in nature, and you appreciate it so much. And meanwhile, the Bulgarian retards, you know, he has like 1 day a week free, and they're like, I'm hammering rocks. I just had lunch, now I'm gonna hammer rocks on a Sunday. I'm gonna hammer rocks. And and that's why I'm disgusted. I'm fucking disgusted. I'm fucking disgusted by the existence of Bulgarians, okay? Dude, I just fucking Lovecraftian, okay? Lovecraftian. And we have a very nice neighbor in that villa in the mountains. But I mean, we go so rarely. We go so rarely, and you know, we've seen each other like a few times. And he offered me like some baked mushrooms. He likes to forage mushrooms from the forest. Okay, he's a mushroom expert guy. And he showed me a path. He showed me a path to know where my water hose is, where the spring is. And one time he really wanted to offer me to like take me for mushrooms, to show me, to teach me about mushrooms. And I'm like, you know, thank you, I'm just, you know, I gotta do my thing, I'm not into it, you know. He's like, man, I just wanna teach someone, give my knowledge, you know. I just wanna to leave my knowledge to somebody. It's like, I didn't tell him anything, But the truth is, dude, we have AI. We have AI. You're a nice guy, but you're still a boomer, and I'm gonna go to the forest with you, and you're gonna start like, raising your voice and being an asshole, and maybe he'll call me an idiot. That's how Bulgarians are. Oh, he's very nice, but he starts establishing dominance, yelling at you like he's the teacher, right? And it's like, you know what? We have AI. Yeah, sure, there's always something little that something that the books online don't know, but there's plenty of books and mushroom experts online and AI and pictures and photos, and at some point, when I go to nature to be alone from the retards. I go to nature to be away from the retards. Okay? And I can fucking look at mushrooms and take samples, and I'd rather get poisoned by a poison mushroom than fucking have some boomer fucking telling me how to do things. At least I'll die happy in nature. Just One of my favorite movies is a movie about where the guy, some asshole, has been drilling for 6 months, and then the guy, years later, when that drilling retard has a kid, and the main character in the movie is driving his car, and he runs over his child. He just fucking wham, just runs him over. And so the child of that asshole dies, the child of the retard. And then the main character goes in the forest and eats a bunch of poison mushrooms and fucking dies. Just dies happy in the forest, like, ooh. And then the police comes and it's like, well, we can't put him in jail because the guy died eating poison mushrooms in the forest, and now your child is dead, and we can't put the guy in jail because he died eating poison mushrooms. He died with a smile on his face, like, Elisha. I don't know Elisha in real life, but you have it easy because you haven't seen the contrast. You haven't felt the contrast. You live in a nice place and you're enjoying life. But if you have seen Bulgarians, if you have lived around Bulgarians to see how retarded they are, when you come back to America, wife would smell different, be like, this is beautiful, I can cry right now, this is absolutely beautiful. So when Elisha comes home from work, when you come home from work, Elisha, you light up a cigar, you sit at the little fireplace, and you do a cool video and you're enjoying yourself, and it's nice. It really is, of course. But you haven't seen evil. When you see how retarded Bulgarians are, how much they piss you off, how much you want to shatter someone's skull, okay? And then you come back to America and you sit at your chair with a cigar to the fire, you're gonna be like, man, I am just so blessed to be here, away from retarded Bulgarians, away from Bulgarian retards, and you're just gonna be like, man, you will start to cry. You will start to cry, my friend. And I'm sorry. We're not friends. I'm sorry. Now, what was I talking about? Yeah, man, that's how you're gonna know people. And that's why beautiful things, beautiful lives, when you leave nice people alone, when you have a neighborhood of nice people and they're just making things, beautiful things, you know, they're doing great things, they're just amazing. You know, what did you do today? One guy is a scientist, the other guy is a doctor, the other guy is a biologist, the other guy is an artist, and they're just doing cool shit. The other guy likes to go to the mountains to take pictures of animals. The other guy is a, I don't know, scuba diver. He goes to the sea to dive. And it's like amazing. It really is. And you go to this white neighborhood, although there could be some, like, you know, black people, no problem. Nobody says you can't have a black doctor, but let's call it. What I'm saying is, fuck it. When you have a white neighborhood and it's good people, it's not like annoying boomers. It's actually, you know, good, bright people, and it's like wow, and that's why Hoya associations exist, homeowners associations, because nice people want to live here, and we don't want refrigerators in the front yard. You know, we don't want to see refrigerators and you keeping like 3 cars on your lawn. We don't want to see 3 broken down cars on your front lawn because you want to hoard cars. Okay, I get it. A lot of the Hoya rules are annoying. It doesn't make sense, but I rather deal with a quirky guy enforcing the rules and be like, you know what? Okay, I'll follow the rules, man. I'm a cool guy, you know. Then deal with Bulgarians. Okay? If I gotta keep my grass to a certain length and I can't paint my house purple, it's annoying. I hate it, but turns out I don't really want to paint my house purple. And it's okay. I'll mow my grass every week, you know, to not be fined by the Hoya. But at least it's gonna keep the Bulgarians out, because guess what? The more rules you have, the more Bulgarians cannot exist. If you have rules, if you're like, you gotta mow your grass every week, you can't blast music, you can't power drill between 2 and 4 p.m. A Bulgarian is gonna fail immediately. He's gonna come, he's gonna start drilling, he doesn't care about the time. He's gonna drill for 6 months. I'm building a toilet. Right? You know, they're gonna start fucking parking cars in front of the grass, and the Hoya is gonna vote him out, and they're gonna fucking kick him out. And he's gonna get violent, the police are gonna come, they're gonna fucking tase him, and he's gonna have a record, and he's gonna fuck up again, because they always do, because Bulgarians always do. And they're gonna put him in jail. And they're gonna kick him out. And you get to have a nice neighborhood with no fucking degenerate retards. So you wake up and it's like your problem. It's like, oh, the other guys are always, every Saturday they're mowing their lawns at like 10 a.m. It's like, okay, you know, they're always doing it on Saturday. It's always 10 a.m. It's, frankly, It's not like a power drill. Frankly, it's not like a power drill. It's not every day, right? And you have no problems, right? You're like, wow. You wake up, you're like, nobody to power drill, nobody to play shitty music, nobody to retarded Bulgarian. And you can write a book, you can work on something, right? Man, oh man. By their actions, when they're left alone, you shall know them. You will know them. Okay. Sorry. I'm sorry. What else do I want to say? What else can I tell you? Yeah. I feel like John Connor talking to Cameron, the Terminator. I feel like the movie Transcendence. I feel like I've transcended things. I feel like kind of feel like Tony Stark, like Iron Man. It's like when I'm left alone, it's like, oh shit, this guy is talking to the AI. And you think, oh, this loser is probably jacking off, generating AI porn. You see, that's why we have problems with the normies, with the women outside. That's why we have a problem. You know, you tell them some guy is talking to the AI. And their first reaction is immediately, some virgin loser is fucking jacking off to AI porn. That's how they act. And tomorrow it's like, should they tell them a free cancer cure? It's like, no, let them die. When I finished my book, which was about curing psychosis and curing traumas and phobias, it's like, I tried to give it for free to a woman who claimed she was suicidal. No, she ignored me like fucking nothing. She claims to be suicidal, she goes to a psychiatrist. You offer to give her a book, no. She ignores you like nothing. For free. You motherfucking bitch, I hope you kill yourself. I hope you fucking died. And that's the problem we have with the normies. Okay? The first thought that women have, it's this guy is using AI, he's probably jacking off to porn, what a virgin wood. It's like, no, I'm actually researching biology and chemistry and herbal compounds. Can I help you with something? No, I cannot cure your child. Bye, fuck you, I hope you die. Okay? And that's the problem we have with them. You know, you look at them and you fucking laugh. Meanwhile, they want to laugh at you. They want to say that you're the weird one. They want to laugh at you. They want to call you an idiot. They want to call you crazy. Bitch, you felt depressed and you went and got an SSRI prescription. You stupid dumb bitch. SSRIs, that's a fucking bioweapon. Like, I would use this stuff to make somebody go insane. I would never take an SSRI. Are you fucking kidding me? I love experimenting with my body, but I'm not a fucking idiot. And these normies that they would call you crazy, they would laugh at you, they would call you an idiot. They're just popping fucking SSRI pills. Like every fifth woman in America has a fucking prescription to fucking SSRIs. Side effect, makes you suicidal. Side effect, you're permanently addicted. You you fucking kill yourself if you stop taking them. Okay. So the more I'm left alone and I get away from people and I see like I'm fucking okay, what did you do last week? What did you do the week before that? And it's like shit. Fix my car, made a melanoma killing tincture, fixed the leak in my car. Cool shit, man. I'm doing good things. Beautiful things, okay? And when you see the retards around you are fucking fighting over soccer teams, it's like, it's time to leave. It's time to leave and just let them die. Just fucking let them fucking die, man. Go to nature. Go to nature. It will make you better.